The corned beef egg roll is like, man, whoo, talk about the pinnacle of cross culture.
Yeah, everything about that sounds great. I actually just watched a video. It was like a Vietnamese method of doing egg rolls in a fryer, where they arrange them all vertically, and that's just, it seemed just so ingenious to me, because I've only ever pan fried them or made them in the oven, but to see them arranged like a, on end, and then when they're done, they just kind of rise up, and like tells you when it's ready. I think that's one of those things about egg rolls that's like, it's real hit or miss. Like at least the industrial version of an egg roll. Not I'm assuming that most restaurants actually have the industrial version of an egg roll. I'd be really impressed.
How are you defining the industrial version?
One made by machines in a factory.
Oh,
and then frozen in mass and then distributed through like food services. Versus
that wouldn't work here.
Yeah, versus like a homegrown where, it's actually egg that they cook and then roll up.
Those things where there's a restaurant we order from, it's literally called Halal Market or Halal what is it? Halal Food Detroit.
Speaking of halal, something that has always like amused
me. No,
it's
Halal Eastside Eats. Sorry.
Oh no, it's something that always amused me was the like, I get it. There's a vegetarian dinner on a plane and a non-vegetarian meal on certain flights. Like long flights, and there's a kosher meal and then there's the halal meal, and I can see like I can understand how the kosher meal makes sense because that can be processed, but I guess I have a poorly formed construct of what halal food actually is.
What's funny is like
the idea of halal food on an airplane made no sense to me.
It makes less sense for kosher food to be served on an airplane, considering the worldwide population of Jewish people versus the worldwide population of Muslims. Like, having halal available makes way more sense globally. Even in America, like there's just not that many Jewish people, period. So like the idea of kosher food being ubiquitous is like a ranking or a highly respected person within the Muslim community that goes in and inspects the facilities, basically. And it's like, you don't get a halal stamp unless somebody has inspected it. And it's the same with kosher, which is, again, it's like, are you getting it's the religious fucking food police is what it is. And ultimately, it's like about hygiene.
I'm seeing here that like I can't do pork, and that's like a non-starter for me.
It can't cross-contaminate with pork is the issue. Like, you can't cook pork on the same grill as you cook something that is meant to be halal on, and that's like the same issue with like vegetarians or Hindus or like people who have allergies. Like, if somebody has a peanut allergy, you can't cook food on the same thing that you cooked something with peanuts on without being at risk of being sued by them because it caused a reaction. So it's like the idea of like not cross-contaminating foods is like, that's pretty basic hygiene. So like the notion that like not getting pork on things is like somehow extremely like crazy because it's a religious law. Like, no, that's basic food hygiene. Like, you don't want your fucking pork getting on anything. You don't want your pork getting on your beef. You don't want to get it on your eggs. Like,